The Central Division has been identified as the area in Saint Lucia with the highest murder rate for the first half of 2024, accounting for 42% of the total, with 17 homicides. Assistant Commissioner of Police Luke De Freitas, responsible for the Central Division, stated that the RSLPF is intensifying targeted operations to destabilize crime efforts.
To date, we would have conducted 71 major operations island-wide. A large part of these operations would have been proactive initiatives to deter potential criminal activity, recover contraband, and of course, to continue police presence or heightened police presence within our communities. These operations would also have included initiatives in direct response to crime, to include gun-related violence, robberies, burglaries, and other serious crimes. As the stats would have shown, a larger number of our homicides thus far occurred within the Central Division. And that is still against the background that 37 of our major operations, 37 of the 71 major operations that I spoke of, were conducted within the Central Division.
De Freitas reports that significant efforts are being directed towards recovering illegal firearms and ammunition flooding the streets. These arms have been the weapon of choice for criminals.
Out of the 40 firearms recovered until June, and as we speak, we've now recovered 50. 28 of these firearms would have been recovered or seized, within the Central Division. Out of the 12,040 rounds of ammunition seized so far, a larger portion of that too would have been recovered from within the Central Division. So I say that just to bring out the fact that although we would have had a larger concentration of the murders within Central Division, again, I need to reiterate, it is against the background that most of our operations, or a major part of our operations, are centered within the Central Division.
The Central Division also reported 28% of all crimes committed in the first half of the year. De Freitas highlights that tactics like road traffic checks, 73 of which have been conducted in the division, are integral to the crime prevention strategy.
We have impounded 23 vehicles, and we speak of motor cars, buses, pickups, and so on, along with 23 motorcycles. So these are unregistered vehicles, uninsured vehicles that were taken off the road for the period. These more robust measures are also complemented with some social interventions, or what we call softer approaches. And these initiatives were spearheaded by the Community Relations Branch, of course supported by all stations, units, and departments. Some of these activities, and as we note the apparent infiltration of the gang culture into our schools, the CRB would have conducted 33 school lectures to include topics such as anti-gang, gun violence, conflict resolution, and amongst others.
As the Central Division faces heightened crime rates, the RSLPF's strategic measures aim to reclaim control and enhance public safety in the region.